Hey, what's up, guys? We are the cast of SLADE, and we are here answering your burning questions.
So how are we doing today?
We're doing Yay!
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
Episode 4 was the hardest thing I think we've all done. It was the most storytelling driven. A lot of stakes were high. Everybody was meeting in this one, and it took a while. Sorry about that, but I think it was definitely worth it. I think everybody did their thing in that one.
I love it. I think we're at a pivotal moment in the season. I feel like it's only going to get better from here, and I feel so excited for the fans to be able to go on this journey with us, and I think they'll be very happy with it.
I'm just glad that Scarlett gets to hang out with someone else besides Ryan.
I know where he's happy too.
Okay. There was a solid, full day where it was just me, Raul, and Justin, and every 2 seconds I would go squeen, because I accidentally said Gwen too fast, and so I was like squin, and I couldn't keep it together for majority of the shooting days, but I mean, there's a show out, so eventually I got it together.
I will add to that. I feel like every time that I went on set, I felt like with you, I just feel like, I don't even know if I can say this. I just, never mind. I'm going to cut this. I just felt dumber. I can't, I don't know what I said. Cause let me back what I was saying. I go in there and I have to be Ryan. I have to think about the angles. I got to think about the lighting. And then here comes this one, boosted on caffeine, who's just like, I don't know, you're thinking about the screen. And I'm like, I can't think of all these things at once. So I shut it off. Like my brain just turns off. And then I'm like, yeah, screen. And it's not even that funny. It's not, but that's just what happens to me. So that's what I meant. Like, not that it's, you're great to work with, but it was just.
I feel like you're gonna have to have a whole segment of the bloopers that is just dedicated to Devin. That's not the line. What are we doing? That's not right. Is it? I just gave you an intro to that segment of the bloopers. It's just me. Literally, everything's about to go to shit. Everyone's gonna die.
There was a time where you had asked me, we were just in a break in between filming, and you were like, yeah, I just really wish I could be inside of your head because I don't understand how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, no, any day that I had a shoot with Scarlett, it was just brain rot. It's actually hilarious. Every time we walked away with a new stem. Yeah. New quote, new stem, new way to say something we never thought to say it in that way before. Yeah. So, yeah, power to you. But definitely it's you.
I can't help it that I'm funny.
My favorite scene to shoot was flipping off of the roof. It was like a sequence of things that happened before that scene came to be.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of them being that Raul was like, I had this dream, and I don't know if it can happen, but do you think you could flip off of my roof? and I was like, do we have a landing pad? We didn't really have a real landing pad. We had pillows and a panel mat that we put on the grass.
Nice, kid.
And then we did it in the daylight, and then we did it at night. And I don't know, I think
let me tell about the night one.
I was just very proud of it, I think.
Check this out, guys. So, we do it in the day. Excellent. Works great. We go for the first take at night.
Oh.
I look at her and I say, can you do this? Do you have this? Yeah. I said, it is nighttime. It's not the same depth perception. Can't really see the ground from here. Do you? Yeah, I got it. All right, cool. She goes to the edge of the house, my edge of the house, and she goes, And I see her looking. I was like, oh my gosh, she don't got it. Action. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh yeah, just kidding.
Do you want to go again? It's okay. So she goes and does it. She rotates her body and then goes flat. Just straight coffin.
I just dove off the roof.
So she does a flip and then goes, all right. She just lands straight on her back on the mattress thing. I'm rolling.
Oh. Ready then?
Yep.
2.
Oh, you just suicided? Yeah. Now, keep in mind, 2 seconds ago, she said she had it. 2 seconds later, I thought she was done for. That was the scariest thing that ever went through my life. And I was like, oh my God, she's like, let's do it again. I was like, no. But then, obviously, she ended up having it. But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm ready. You okay?
There's one scene, but I can't actually say it yet. So
okay.
There's no point. But it involves.
Yeah, like any other your other scene?
Oh no, I'm saying like no. My favorite scene. What was the question again?
What were you gonna say then?
My favorite scene to shoot. There's a lot of them that haven't happened. My favorite ones. My favorite scene thus far to shoot. I think it was the scene, honest to God, with Kelly and I in her house. Because it was so raw and so just emotional. And also we redid that scene, I think, a year later. We did a take of that scene, and we also did another take a year later. And it was just so fresh. And I love Kelly to death. And she's an amazing scene partner, an amazing woman in general. So shout out to you, Kelly. Kelly's Toy Shop. Kelly's Toy Shop.
Thank you.
But that's probably my favorite scene. Also with Sarah, all the Sarah scenes are my favorite. She's an amazing little girl, and she's actually not a little girl anymore. She's getting older, and just to have a little buddy with me on set, I adore that girl. So all those scenes, even though they were hard, they were my favorite also.
I would easily play Gwen. I love Gwen. I love Gwen. Whenever I got first brought onto the show, I told Raul, I was like, I want to meet her. She is cool as cool as, and I've always wanted to play, that badass, hot, evil character. So I would definitely want to be her.
Honestly, I would be myself. I actually love playing Sabrina.
I love being homeless.
Like 9 years deep in this, you have no choice. You are Sabrina.
I do love Talia. I don't think I would really want to switch the character, but if I had to, I would be Allison. I love the fire. I love the makeup. I love the scene of you and the mechanic.
Oh yeah.
Like, I would love to do that scene.
Totally random, but I do my own makeup.
That's true. I was gonna say that too. Yeah, she does do her own makeup. She created that look on her own. So if y'all love it, shout out to her.
I would say Duke. Duke is fire. Jack kills that role.
Yeah,
I don't even think I could play it better than Jack. But that would be the other role I'd probably go for. It'd be Duke. It's a fire role.
I like that.
I think mine is obvious. I have fire powers.
My power is that I have a kinetic shield. And that's about it.
When SLADE first started coming out, there was a lot of people from my audience that was like, oh, is Scarlet a witch? Because it wasn't, the vampire thing wasn't selling yet, but I feel like Scarlet is the witchiest of the vampires. She can see the future, and she uses objects to get kind of stronger visions through that.
Scarlet. Obviously, Ryan had mentioned it in the last episode 4, that he has the power of compulsion, so giving and taking the memory of any human. Only human. Listen to me. I need you you to run. Go as far as you can and don't stop running.
Why?
I want to kill you. And I will speak for Gwen because she's not here. She did it in the last episode. She's been doing it. Obviously, she has the power of lust, and she could do it to any living creature. It could be an animal. It could be a person, a vampire, a werewolf, whatever it may be.
Did you get enough?
For now.
Why did I let you do that to me?
Because you're in love with me. Remember?
But if they have a prior hatred to her, or if they are in love with someone else, they have the ability to break out of it. So that's the two differences between Ryan and her. Ryan could do it to any human and they can't break it. She could do it to anyone, any living thing, but they can get out of it. There is an option.
I'm a werewolf.
What?
Do werewolves have anything else special about it?
You're a
Your eyes
werewolf, man.
glow.
I mean, that's pretty badass.
I don't know. Vampires are pretty badass too, but she got fire powers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I wanna.
You do backflips.
True.
You're durable.
True.
Powers in real life.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I'm homeless. Okay, there is a scene. Wait, hold on. Right. Okay, wait, it's no.
Never mind.
Okay, there's a scene with Ryan and Sabrina. I'm not gonna say what the scene is, but there's objects flying. And wait, can I say that?
Wait, are we on the same show?
Wait, cut this. Okay, so there's a scene with Ryan and Sabrina, and there is a lot of
Things happening
and chaos happening,
and-
intensity.
Yeah.
And it was a DIY type of thing.
Yeah.
It was such a DIY type of thing, but it was so cool because it was so action based and action packed, and it was the best moment, I think. And also when you have a group scene, I think that's also the best. Those are the best days. Like I don't really get to work with. I never worked with Scarlett. Never worked with Talia. Okay, well, it was really fun with you too. in the alleyway. Those are the best things when we're all together.
Right here, Jen. No, this wall. Show him how you do it. She did that without me even knowing what she was going to do the first time.
You're doing it again?
That was good, huh?
Let's do the scene, man.
My favorite scene was Talia and Mr. Garcia, just because Mr. Garcia is actually my uncle. And I looked up to him for so long. He was an actor before, you know, I wanted to do it because of him. So it was really cool to like kind of have a full circle moment of acting with my uncle and also acting like he wasn't my uncle, but also in like a familiar. It was just a fun scene.
Yeah. Thank you for being a part of that and be able to have.
Jackson Guiterrez.
Yes, and be able to do that with a family member, to have a family moment that was of Hispanic heritage in it too, was just like a cool moment for everybody. I mean, you know, I'm Mexicans and I'm more than one. I'm Mexican, and to be able to have a family member do it, I don't know, it was just a cool moment to have that be very organic. And for those that were like, oh, Mr. Garcia, like that was so sweet, it's because it was real. And for you to have a full circle moment, that was cool too.
I will also say the Spanish included in that scene is another one of my favorite things that we've integrated into the show.
Yeah.
Has estado trabajando muy duro este último mes. Ve a pasar tiempo con tu primo.
¿Estás seguro?
Por mucho que los niños van a extrañar a su maestra favorita de español, ellos entenderán. Y con todo lo que has pasado, mereces estar con tu familia.
I would say like just the best, I don't know, moment or scene or just everything overall is the fact it's not really one scene. It's all the ones that we do that we think are impossible. Yes. Those are the ones. The one she had mentioned, you guys will see soon. The one with her and the mechanic. That one, the explosion, was 5 people that made it happen. It was someone on a cardboard for wind, someone on a light to go like this, someone throwing debris, me filming, and someone did something else. But yeah, so that was like, we were like, how can we make an explosion without spending a lot of money? Yeah. Instead of trying to do something to make it look cheesy, we found a way for a practical. There's a lot, again, there's so many things that happen with us on this end. Say for instance, there's like a restaurant that we need. We'll find a way to make it happen. If we need a dirt house that looks abandoned, we'll paint a room, which is what we did in the famous dirt house in the show. Action. Okay. I don't want to move from the focus.
Disgusting.
Well, I was going for an area that resembled your heart. Abandoned and withered. Like, there's never an excuse to anything we do, and we always find a way to make it possible. That's like my favorite part of how we make scenes, because a lot of people say, how did you do that? Dude, I don't even know. Like, we literally would just like find this thing. The way we write is like, I want a carnival. Okay, how are we gonna do that? I don't know, but we're gonna do it. Like, that's how we work. So I think that factor itself is my answer. Just like everything that we do that seems impossible is never impossible. That's my favorite part.
Just to piggyback off of what Raul was saying, in terms of us making things happen that had no business happening when we first thought of them. That even extends to characters. Like, there's plenty of nights after set we would just sit there and think about, like, man, it'd be cool if we had someone with a power like this. And that's literally how Scarlet happened.
Yes.
Yeah, like we were literally just messing around after shooting and like, dang, like what if we had someone that had visions that could see the future? And we were like, oh my gosh,
Scarlet.
Yeah, that was one of the first like points.
Involved in this either.
No, we didn't know you yet.
Raul came to me and was like, "Hey, do you want to? I wrote something," and I was like, "What?" And we had never even met.
So what Justin was saying is exactly how it went, right? So we were messing around after set, being boys, really. It was like me and I think Meiji was there. And we were just like, imagine the power, and they do this, and they were like, oh, but then it does this, and then like, if it was a girl, and then she looked like this, and her name's Scarlet, and I stopped mid-conversation. I was like, oh my God, I know someone who can play this character. She just followed me recently. She has a very specific look to her, so every time I see like people that I think would look good on camera, I'm like, they stick to me. So I was like, I'm just going to throw a Hail Mary. That same night, I was like, I don't know if I can write this in the show. I don't even know if this will happen. But if I wrote something for you, would you be down to be in the show? Immediately, probably like 10 minutes later, she was like, I'm so down, whatever. That night, I wrote Scarlet. Scarlet did not exist until 2 months after, 2 months after what? Like we finished filming SLADE, like in total. She was integrated into all 8 episodes after we finished filming the whole season. So I had to go in there with Justin and Mage, and we were Doctor Stranging how we can fit her in the show. So think about SLADE without Scarlet. Every scene with Scarlet, think about it without her. That was the show. And we found a way to fit her in there, and exactly like Justin says, it's like, imagine if this, we're going to make it happen. So, and thank you to you for like being down. You didn't have to say yes. You could have easily been like, get away, you nerd, or whatever, and you were down.
When you reached out to me, I mean, I grew up watching like all supernatural shows. Like I'm a big TVD, Buffy, Twilight, like all of the above. So when you reached out to me and just kind of felt like the universe was giving me exactly what I wanted kind of thing, and it didn't feel like a stretch, it didn't feel like I was doing a lot of work in the sense, it was just, this comes easy to me and I want to be a part of this, because I enjoy this genre so much. So yeah, thank you. I would say my favorite moment on set, since so many of my scenes are with Raul and he's also filming this entire thing, I cannot tell you how many hours I have spent talking to a styrofoam head with a wig that looked like Raul's hair.
Beautiful. That was the best one. All right.
And so I feel like that was a really good moment. Or there was times where I was saying the scenes to his cousins. They were walking past. He's like behind the camera, just like. So I don't know. I would say I enjoyed those moments because it did feel like that DIY sense of this, and like even you've told me that there's a lot of over the shoulder shots for me that is that same wig. Yeah. That I talked to. That was you.
Majority of Ryan and Sabrina's scenes were not actually talking to each other.
Yeah.
We're actually not. I think there's probably a handful of 5 scenes that we're actually in the same shot together.
Oh.
But it's usually I'm talking to either Mage or a foam head with like a broom,
Yeah.
or I'm talking
Literally a
to we're talking to someone, and then also like he'll film my coverage, and then he'll film his a completely separate day.
Yeah.
So we're never really in the same scene together.
That's essentially the case for the entire show, by the way. If you don't see us physically sitting next to each other in the shot, we're probably not in the same room as that person. Just truth be told, anytime you see me talking to Gwen, she's probably not there. Anytime I'm talking to Allison, she's probably not there. It's a whole lot of styrofoam heads and wigs.
Like the time you called me and you were like, "Do you have a blonde wig?" I was like,
No, I was like, you have a blonde wig? Morgan's busy.
"Oh yeah, do you have a blonde wig? Morgan's busy."
I just want to say he's asked like almost all of us if we have blonde wigs.
One of them's busy. One of y'all's busy, and I need Gwen on set. So someone's gonna have a blonde wig. 1, action. All right, there we go. That's the shot. Good job, Brian. Good job, Mage. Ryan, you did a really good job. The way you're standing there is looking great, buddy. It's the beauty of movie magic.
What the hell did you do?
I killed them. I think there was a moment too. I needed somebody moving. Like, oh man, they walked by. They walked by the shot. I'm filming. It's her. No one else is there. I'm filming with one hand and I'm holding the broom with the foam head, and they need to pass the camera. So it's like a serious scene. They're like, "Can't believe you do this." And they would just walk. I'm so serious, by the way. I'm so serious. But no excuses. No excuses. You can make it happen, regardless.
That's amazing.
Doing Muppet shows on this.
Okay, the scene where Seth and Talia are running around in the woods was the most physically challenging day for me. I didn't prep myself well enough for that day, and I was very, very tired and almost famished. By the end, I like laid down on a log, and I was like, "Raul, I can't. I can't."
You rested, right? Like I told you, you rested the day before.
I don't remember what I did the day before. I remember rolling down that hill at least 6 or 7 times, and I was like just throwing my body. And one time he was like, "Can you make it look more like you're not rolling and just like you're falling?" So now I'm just like throwing my limbs everywhere. I'm smacking the ground. I'm dirty. I'm gross. And it's just like, okay, another take.
Action. Action. Go. Go. Got it. One more for safety.
Yeah.
One more for safety.
I'm also trying to keep up with Mage, the stunt guy, and he's over here doing parkour everywhere, and I'm like, my gymnastics background didn't help me for the ugly flipping. I don't know how to jump. Oh, the stump.
Oh, man.
This one stump I couldn't do the flip off of. It was a lot.
Yeah. You made it happen. Action.
Woohoo!
Hey,
Oh.
Nope. Sorry, I got it.
Damn it! Woo!
Your torso is too long, that's why.
I know. Ow. I hit my knee. I hit my knee right on my bruise.
Ooh.
Ow. Look at it. Don't touch. I got this, I know, bitch.
Action.
By the way, when Raul says one take just for safety, he means like 5 to 10 more.
Take a shot, everyone.
Just for safety is the.
It works. It works. I don't know.
I don't like how you quietly said "yeah" back there. Okay. Yeah, you can't. I heard that. But hey, it's very safe and sorry. And I will say, you know what? Give me this. And I will say, this happens to you a lot. when even back in the day, like if we're having long shoot days, because me and Jenna, we shoot long shoot days just to get it all out the way. But we'll get towards the end. I'm still in it because I'm the film head. Like, I'll keep being in it. I know she's probably exhausted. She'll do a performance, and I need Sabrina. Like, I need what I see in my head. So she'll do good, but there's like one thing that I need to change in there, and she'll look at me and be like, that exact face, by the way. That exact face. It's all love. I know it. I know it's all love. But then I'd look at her, and I'm like, you got to trust me. Do this one more time. She does it, and it's what's in SLADE. It's the best take out of it. And then I'll look at it. This is exactly what you do. I'm like, see, yeah. She does that every time. So it's always better safe than sorry. I don't do it ever to waste time, but I do lie. I do say one more for safety. I want one more, but I need. It's not the one. I'm waiting for that one more. Is really what I'm doing.
Aside from scenes I can't mention yet, I would say that chase scene with Talia was a lot. Because even some of the ways that we had to do some of the stunts, I don't know if some of y'all noticed, there was a shot where I had to jump damn near to the top of a brick wall. The way we shot that was backwards, and then we reversed it. So I had to climb to the top of the brick wall about 47 times, and then jump backwards, and try not to
jump backwards, right? Okay.
Yeah, and try not to die. And it also had to look realistic, like I was jumping forwards.
Yep. Yep.
Reverse.
Yeah, I'd probably say that night, just running through the park for like 2 hours, sliding down hills, and yeah, trying to catch you was annoying. So power to you. You got away for now. Yeah, that scene was definitely the most challenging so far.
I applaud you guys because even just listening to this, like the immediate answer that came to mind was whenever Scarlett has a vision and she's like hyperventilating, and I remember that I was getting so dizzy, but I was just breathing hard. And you guys are talking about like literally doing flips and jumping off walls, and I'm like, yeah, one time I had to hyperventilate, and that was pretty bad. It was that scene where Scarlett's like, darkness, a lot of it. And Raul would just be like, okay, again. And I'm like, but that's nothing compared to what you guys do.
And I'm going to set you off. 3, 2, 1, action. She's like, no, I could totally relate to you guys.
So I was gonna piggyback off what you said though, because there was also moments there where we cut them because it was like this part doesn't run with the matching running scene sequence into this part to that red light, whatever. But the one scene where I accidentally like kicked you, when we had to do that one over and over, I almost twisted my ankle, and then I had to go up over the bar and do that flip. And I almost fell on my face at least twice.
Wasn't the kick on accident, and then we kept it in?
It was.
She naturally, instinctually kicked him off, and then I was like, do that again. And I went, and then we just kept doing it.
He says, do it again, and I'm over here like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to accidentally kick you in the face.
Apologize. Do it again. Action!
I slipped. I hit my knee. Yeah.
1, action! This cheating! 1, action! Run, Talia! Action!
Bingo.
Go, Talia, go! Leon, go if you want. Go if you want, Leon. Go if you want. Oh, it's okay.
I got kicked in the face, by the way.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't.
I didn't mention that part. That wasn't a stunt.
Yeah, no.
Wait, I didn't actually like connect, did I?
There's one time you did.
Bingo.
Oh.
Very subtle.
My bad.
Hey, but
It's a great thing to apologize.
Devin has to breathe, so we gotta.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Make room.
Make way.
Make room to breathe.
Yeah.
I just read this, and I think it was on the live chat. Someone said, is Sabrina a descendant of Vanessa? And I like that theory. It's a
Yeah,
very
write that
good,
down.
it's a very good theory. I don't know if that's true or not. It could be, could not be. We don't know.
I genuinely have no idea.
We don't know, but that was the craziest fan theory I got.
I think the craziest fan theory I got, it saw it in the message, it said, Allison is hot. I think that's the one. Like, that was one of the crazy. In fact, and weirdly enough, I got a lot of those. I was like, that's a really good theory, man. I got to look into that. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. You guys are so like specific in your questions. I think obviously a lot of you. Let me say the biggest one. I'm gonna lay it down on them. I don't know when More Than Just Me is gonna happen, dude. I have no idea. I'm working on SLADE right now. A lot of you guys. I'm saying this because you get a lot of you guys ask those questions, and it's understandable. More Than Just Me is where we started. It's what we do. But I will say it's not over. But right now we're gonna focus on SLADE, doing what we got to do here, and just I don't know. That's the answer. Is I don't know when it's gonna come out, but. That's a good theory. It's a good theory.
One of them did say, is Allison a phoenix? Which was a cool idea. Like, it generally was a cool idea, so yeah.
Early on in episode 1 and 2, when me and Ryan were bickering a lot in each other's faces quite often, I saw a lot of comments asking if we were going to kiss.
Where is this going?
We still have 4 episodes left. So who knows?
I'm banking on that theory.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, that'd be another twist after episode 4, for sure. I will say some people did guess our twist.
Yeah.
I want to say by episode 3, I did see
had
some
people in my Twitch chat, and they were trying to get me to spill the beans on it, and they were like, Scarlett and Leon. Scarlett, who's Leon on the phone with? Oh, I know it's Scarlett. And I was like, I am not telling you anything. I am playing Fortnite.
It's Scarlett. It's
Are Scarlett and Leon
Darkness.
Nice, dude. Nice.
America loves tragedy, unfortunately, so I feel like I would win the hearts of America.
Yeah.
Because they feel bad for me.
I think Leon could be on House of Villains. Gwen is like the easy out for the answer, but I think Leon could be.
Leon's nice. There's a lot that I could say about Leon, but I won't. But there's
sounds negative. What's happening?
no, I'm saying that there's
I think they're on season 2.
there's there's deeper motives that are unfolding. You know, I think that's the nice thing about SLADE is that yes, some of these characters seem primarily good or primarily bad, but then you kind of see that they are complex people. Even Gwen does really bad things, but then you see a side of her that cares about Ray and stuff like that. And so it's not just these surface level stereotypes. I think, you know, there are people who do bad things in the show, but it's not without reason.
Y'all seen though Leon in his past.
That's what she's talking about.
What do you mean he didn't mean to?
Talking about.
Okay, but he was
robbing cars. And
I'm saying,
getting into fights.
what are we
kicking it with
talking
the wrong
about? He's a
crowd,
real
doing
criminal.
He straight up murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you're making
17-year-old.
House of Villains.
go on a run.
You punch someone so many times, you kill them with gloves on.
I killed him.
Okay, shout out old Leon. That maybe the old Leon would make it into the House of Villains. Yeah. Young Leon. Oh, man, yes. What? We can't even say more than that. Like, I really don't even know what to say. It is probably going to be the most intense thing you've ever watched me do. Those who watched The Last Stand and the fight scenes I used to do, like, yeah, they were like, I'm talking about the intensity of what they bring to the table since what we do, it doesn't compare, dude. This is, I don't even know what to say. There's so many things that happened in that last episode. I'll tell you.
I think the fans are just going to be mad it's over.
Yeah, that for sure. Yeah. And I'll say this: you will not have a chance to breathe during that. Oh, unironically, you won't have. You won't have a chance to breathe. You won't be able to use the restroom. You won't be able to go get food. Everything in that last episode is insane. Oh my! I just watched it again recently. I know. It is crazy. It's insane. It's insane. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Everyone can agree. Yeah, everyone can agree on that one. She's right. You're gonna be mad it's over. Yeah. So push the show for a season 2. Okay, that's your guys' job. All right, you're gonna want it. Trust me, you're gonna want it.
Okay, guys. I don't think you guys understand. He is one person. There's no one backing this. There's nobody, a production editing this. It takes a long time. It's great quality, and everything goes into the show, and he is one person. He is the one who's figuring out all the scoring that has to be done, all the edits, and then the reshoots, the ADR, and we are all busy sometimes. And so it takes a long time to get a show out, but he is the captain of the ship. And he's worked his absolute butt off on this amazing show. And I know it's tough waiting for the episode, but it is amazing.
I'm trying my best. It's hard doing it solo, like she said. She said most of it, and I've said it 1,000 times to you guys, but we are a small team. I mean, 2 more are here, and it's all of us. You know, like when the actors are performing their scenes, they are also holding a light when it's another person's turn. They're also doing BTS photos. They're also doing holding the mic. Like there's never a stop of rotation within this small group, but it's just us. Like everyone, and we thank you so much for making it seem like it's like this big TV show and it's backed and it's on. Where's the rest? What platform is this on? All those things that you guys say are such amazing, beautiful things. And the fact, I will say, how frustrated you guys get, I love. Because if you guys weren't feeling that way, we wouldn't have a good show. So I do appreciate even those comments, but to know right here, right now, it's just us.
This is it.
And it's hard, and regardless of how hard it is, we're gonna make it happen. But it takes time. We got a small score team. We have a VFX team. Even in those things, I take my foot in there. Sometimes she has to come over and help me find music. Sometimes Justin comes over and has to help me rewatch things. Sometimes I gotta call Devin all the way from where she's living to come down to do 3 lines of things, and I gotta get her when she's not busy. Same thing with Jenna. We also work real jobs. Like we also have real jobs that we do. But with all that being said, like, how you guys approach the show and the passion behind it and how real it seems to you guys is the biggest compliment ever. And I'm so grateful that you guys feel that way. But we're just human. We're going to do everything that we can to put it out as fast as we can. But I'm also not someone to just put anything out. So episode 4 took 3 months. That's the longest I've ever taken an episode of anything I've ever done. But you watched it and you saw. I mean, that was 3 months of what it was to become that. A week before releasing, we did his flashback scenes. Now I didn't need to do that. You know, I could easily just drop it because you guys want it. That was everyone's favorite scene. And in fact, that showed a reason as to why Leon is the way that he is, gave him a humanistic side. You're able to relate, understand why. Same thing with hers. It wasn't like a week prior, but it was like a month prior. We added her flashback scene. You're able to understand Allison's pain, why she did what she did. Imagine just watching those scenes and just listening to them talk. Mm-hmm. Or being able to watch what they lived through. How much more relatable is it? How much more immersive? You know, how much more is it effective to you guys as an audience? And that's the things I care about, you know what I mean? I didn't have to do that. You know, I could have just dropped it. In fact, it probably took like a month off. And I would have dropped it in 2 months. But why? You know what I mean? So I'm not being lazy. We're not just taking our time. It's things that we care about. This project is meaningful, I would argue, to all of us. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've gotten this far by ourselves. Right. Let me say that again. We got here by ourselves. No one's helping, you know? It's just us. That's insane. And that's because we care. And in order for us to care, that means we got to drop what we care. You know what I mean? So I know it's annoying. And like she just said, sometimes I got to fly people out, you know, to do 2 scenes. In fact, you're right. Episode 4, I'm sorry, you're right. Episode 4, those 2 flashback scenes did not exist 2 months ago. We sat down and we wanted, I felt there was a lack of Marok. And when I thought of that, I was like, I feel like there's also a lack of understanding as to why their dynamic is the way that it was. I was never going to tell that until I called her. I was like, hey, what do you think about this? And I'm down, you know? And she didn't say like, oh, Raul, come on, like you've already did. She said, I'm down. Because everyone here understands what this means to us. Mm-hmm. It's not just a show to drop a show. There's meaning behind everything. Everyone can relate to Leon. Everyone can relate to Allison. Everyone can relate to you, everybody. So it takes time, but it's always going to be worth it at the end. Always, always, always. So, yeah.
Good answer.
What got you into your characters and what got you into them? What? Sorry. I
feel like I definitely can relate to Leon, maybe not in how destructive he is and how he handles his personal problems, but definitely in terms of, you know, now that we have the reveal, how he goes through his life kind of meticulously planning how he's interacting with everyone. A lot of characters don't know his true character. I think that Leon's a lot smarter than he likes to show people, and I can relate to that for sure.
I would say I'm similar to Scarlett. I think she's a little bit, honestly, I admire Scarlett's toughness on things. I think channeling Scarlett is kind of my own push to kind of stick up for myself in some scenarios. I also think too, like I said, I'm a big lover of the supernatural genre as a whole. So I think Scarlett is a combination of all the amazing vampire women that I've seen in the media in my life. And so they all influence me and I look up to them. And I think Scarlett is an extension of me if I was a vampire and, you know, wasn't scared to kind of snap back at other people because I can fight, you know?
I honestly feel like I am Allison. No, I'm obviously not gonna pick physical fights with people all day long, but like the fieriness is there's definitely a huge part of fire in me. If you see, like, for example, the backstory of Allison and Ryan, they had a thing and she felt like Ryan betrayed her, right? I guess growing up, I was quiet and I didn't stand up for myself as well. And I had moments where I felt like people betrayed me, or I loved somebody and they betrayed me. And for the longest time, I kind of couldn't stand up for myself. I had this idea that if they slap your one cheek, turn the other cheek. And it's crazy how, like, as Raul was writing Allison, in the real world, I was also growing into who I'm meant to be. And I was finally learning how to stand up for myself and kind of say no and have boundaries. And yet show some more of my fiery side, because the only people that I was comfortable showing that to was like close best friends or my family, but everyone else could kind of step all over me and I wouldn't say a thing. So yeah, I relate to Allison a lot.
Prior to maybe a year ago, I related with Leon. I did not relate with Leon at all because he didn't have Scarlett at all as a motivation.
Yeah.
So with that, before he was just a dick for fun. Like for sport, he was just an asshole. So it is also cool to see how like the characters develop as Raul continues to write them and add other elements to the show, how much deeper they do get.
I like what you said too about how as Raul's writing the character, it does develop. But the first part of the question was, how do we prepare? And when I first was trying to prepare to be Talia, I would always kind of put myself in a little sister box. Because, I mean, in my real life, I'm the oldest. I'm a very big leader. But Talia, on the other hand, she's the little one. She's always, like, watching what the big werewolves are doing and, like, just trying to keep up but also live her own life. And it's, like, a mix of this weird balance where she's, like, I'm very strong, but I'm also trying to, like, protect the innocence that I have at the same time. Because the people who are supposed to be there to protect her innocence aren't necessarily doing a great job. So I guess now, like, as Talia is being written and she's kind of getting this stronger side, this more independence and stuff, I do get to tap into what's more me and find that balance. But I will say there's a big part of my brain where it's like, okay, this is Talia. She's a lot more innocent. She's softer. She's just not quick to be quick, or she's not quick-tempered. Yeah, like I am.
Oh my goodness. Sabrina has my heart through and through. I remember when Raul came to me, actually. He's like my oldest friend in LA. We've known each other for now 10 years. And it's the mastermind, right? But when he first came to me, he was explaining Sabrina and Sabrina's character. And she's always had this core of just resilience and strength about her, and also a sense of innocence. But she's also been very hurt. And when he came to me, I was like, oh my goodness, like, it's an honor to play her. But I think to prepare for her, I don't know, I just played her for so long. It's like a second skin to me, and I just tap into everything she's gone through, right? I feel like everyone can always have some type of loss in their life, whether that's physical loss or emotional loss or whatever. So I think that I can tap into that very well, and she's given me a lot in my life, my own personal life, just her strength and her always will to figure things out and to go on and just to live her life the best that she can with her given circumstances. It's been, I don't know, I relate to her a lot of ways. And also, as she grew in the show, I also grew. So I kind of came up with her in a way. And like I said, that's 8 years probably playing, 9 years playing Sabrina, like give or take. So I feel like I know her like the back of my hand now.
I mean, obviously you guys know that Ryan is an entity, a piece of me as I've grown up, whatever. But what I really want to say is I'm not oblivious to the fact of how similar some of the characters are to the people that are sitting right here. When I first wrote Slade, it was supposed to be a 15-minute, 6-episode thing. It was a filler. Yeah, it was just supposed to be something that I was doing while More Than Just Me was getting like figured out because of the big leak in my house, and that was the set and all this stuff. So then we filmed all of it, and I brought Jenna over, and I was like, hey, watch this because I think it's ass. We sat down and watched all 6 minutes, damn near 6 minutes, no, 15 minutes, 6 episodes, and I'm watching it, she's watching, no one's saying nothing. We're watching it at the end, she turns around because I'm standing behind her, and she goes, that was ass. And I was like, I know, so what do we do? And then we were like, well, what do we do there? Boom, that started the big shift into the Slade universe. Like that moment, it was very, I don't know, like YouTube short filler. It just felt like, nope, I wasn't in there. It just felt like I didn't exist in that project, and that's a problem. There always has to be me in there so that it's real to the audience. So as the show went on, I know these people now. I mean, we've been on sets for hours. We've hung out outside like of shooting. Like these are my people. So I know them personally. As the show went on and I was able to integrate further lore and stories and reasons and purposes, I integrated them, and then I've watched them grow. Allison, exactly what she said. Leon, exactly what he said. Scott, these two, like I'm not oblivious to that fact, and it's so cool that I just heard you guys say that out loud for the first time, because I did not do that on purpose. Like I was like, oh, this is what little one would do. Oh, this is what Allison, I bet she feels this way. And so for me to possibly, I don't know, be able to be an outlet for you guys on this project is what I was trying to do, unironically, from the beginning. So I know how life is, and it can suck sometimes. And on set, yeah, it's about making this project, this, that, and the fourth, but film is a lot deeper for me, especially what it does for you guys. But to be able to hear that from them too, that's awesome, because that's exactly what I did it for. So, and I'm pretty sure the audience can feel. I feel like the reason why we're almost at 3 million views on the pilot for none of you guys knowing who we are is because you guys can feel these performances. Like, I say this to you guys all the time. This could be a corny thing. This could be done horribly. But because these guys listen to me, they put their full passion into it. They put themselves into it. When you guys watch it, it just doesn't feel fake. It feels like you're watching another universe. So it's cool to hear you guys say that, man. That's and I appreciate you guys listening to me and being willing to put pieces of you guys in there, so that, I mean, that takes a lot. You know, that's real energy that you're putting into that. So I applaud you guys for doing that too, and trusting me, you know, for you guys to be willing to do that. It means a lot, man. It's cool. It's cool.
So how are you like Ryan?
Oh.
What? Did you say something? Yes, make sure you guys check out SLADE. We love y'all. Thank you guys so much for the support. We better see you guys at 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right? We love you guys. We're out. Okay. No. 4 years. Make it 4.